What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope everyone is doing great, and your year is also going great as well. So today's video is gonna be on the mainstream media pushing racism on the community, the black community especially, to bring division, hatred, and other stuff. Man, we all know the effects of racism, man. How it has gone so far to indoctrinate the youth and the black community per se, to indoctrinate them to, I don't know, man. We all know what's going on. Let me just get into the video. As you all know, my videos is always about the number 33 and 88, and also a few coincidences I find connecting certain things together, a few connections. So concerning 88 attached to racism, it was derived from I think Hitler. Hitler. We all know Hitler is regarded as one of the dictators, one of the drivers of the whole racial tension and agenda and other stuff, because quote unquote history mentioned Hitler was a hater of the Jewish folks. You get what I mean? The Jewish folks. So blah blah. That's what history said. Do I believe that? Probably. I'll let you know in another video. So let me just get into it. 88 is attached to racism because the slang "Hail Hitler," "Hail Hitler," "Hail Hitler" is actually HH for each letter. Hail, the first letter H, Hitler H, and also eight. Sorry, H is the eighth letter. The letter H is the eighth letter. You get what I mean? So Hail Hitler 88. You get what I mean? So it's attached to racism because of this. And as it's being shown on this picture, you can see the swastika of the Nazis and the 88, which is tattooed on this white gentleman here. And it's also, I don't know, man, it's also kind of attached to the white supremacist group. You get what I mean? So let me just get into more of what I'm trying to illustrate to you guys. Yeah, as I already said, 88, Hail Hitler, 88, Hail Hitler. That's the HH. You get what I mean? Yeah. So the first person I'll be talking about, which I don't know, the psyop happened late last year, was George Floyd. George Floyd. George Floyd. George Floyd psyop happened late last year, and to be honest with you, as I saw it for the first time, I was a little bit shocked, but I knew what was going on because, man, nothing really goes viral unless there's an agenda behind it. If that there's an agenda attached to it, it goes viral really, really quickly, very, very quickly. And you know how this psyop really rocked the world, not only the United States, the whole world, the whole world, the whole world. To be honest with you, everybody knows George Floyd. My little brother knows George Floyd, even though I'm not in the States. You get what I mean? So let me just get into it and show you why I think, not I think, we all know, if you've been in the true community, you know it's a psyop, man. And later I'm gonna do a video on George Floyd connecting it to the blind 11, the blind 11. So let me just get into the numbers as usual. So we all know Derek Chauvin, quote unquote, stood on George Floyd's neck for quite some time. That's, I think, 8 minutes 46 seconds. Um, till he passed away, he was screaming, "I can't breathe, I can't breathe." That was the whole psyop, and I don't know, man. He fooled the black community as usual, and they were raised up, destroying things, and man, pulling down statues, monuments, slave masters, and all that stuff. You get what I mean? But let me just get into the numbers. The officer who stood on his neck's name is Derek Chauvin, as I mentioned. Derek Chauvin. And Chauvin in Pythagorean numerology is equal to 33. 33. 33. So this point is out, obviously it's a Masonic sacrifice or Masonic ritual. Any ritual they perform is to stir the public and, I don't know, man, order out of chaos. You cause the chaos, and then the people start asking for answers, and then you give them the order they're asking for. You get what I mean, man? Order out of chaos. Problem reaction solution. Problem reaction solution. And every solution they bring out there is not meant to help. Um, I don't know. It's not meant to help completely what's going on, man, but to implement something that they've been planning for quite some time. So, man, as I said, Chauvin in Pythagorean numerology is equal to 33. 33. It hits back to the Freemason, the 33rd degree in Freemasonry. It's just another Freemason sacrifice or ritual. So the next person I'll be talking about is Rodney King. Rodney King. I hope I'm getting the name right. Rodney King. This was one of those George George Flourish. Did I say? Did I just say George Flourish? Yeah, George Flourish kind of ritual we happened in the 90s. In the 90s. In the 90s, the first one of those videos which sparked I don't know, the same kind of tension, but George Floyd's one was, man, the apex of all racial tension. But this happened in the 90s, 1991 to be exact. A video came out. Police were, I don't know, the police beat the living daylight out of Rodney King, and man, so that's why it came out. So let's look onto the numbers. If you look on the screenshot of the video attached to Rodney King's picture, you notice the day it was recorded was March 3rd, 1991. March 3rd, 1991. And March is the third month of the year. And also, it was recorded on the third day of the month of March. You get what I mean? So 33, 33, 33, 33, which dates back to the Freemasonic 33 degree. This was just another ritual. It happens in the 90s, 1991 to be exact. You know what I mean, man? So this racial thing is not just, man. They've been beating racism into your head for quite some time now because they know what they are doing, man. The devil is smart. Never underestimate the devil, but always try to. I'm not trying to say he is powerful. He can never be in a billion years. Can never be, but don't ever underestimate him. That's it. So, man, that's, you all know, the devil is literally their master. You get what I mean? I'm just trying to illustrate something, but don't ever underestimate him. Yeah. So also, the next person I'll be talking about is Emmett Till. Emmett Till happened in the 50s. Man, this was one of the craziest ones. Man, when I got to find out for the first time, when I was naive. I was all hyped about this stuff, man. Like, man, racism is crazy. The white folks are this, the white folks are that. But after stepping into the light, I knew this was just another side of, man, psychological operation on the black community. So, to mention, Emmett Till was lynched in the 50s because, quote unquote, he sexually harassed a white woman. He sexually harassed a white woman, and he was only age 14. You get what I mean? At the age of 14 years, he was lynched. He was lynched. He was lynched. It was just another side. He was lynched at the age of 14 years, and Till was lynched. You get what I mean? Yeah. So let me just get into the numbers. So Emmett Till was born on 25th of July, 1941. 25th of July, 1941, and he passed away on 6th September or September 6th, 1955. So in the year which he passed away, that's 1955. I calculated the days between his birthday and his death day in 1955 in the year, And he was, as I said, he was born on July 25th and he passed away on September 6th. The days between those two dates are 33 days. 33 days. 33 days, which dates back to the Freemasonic third degree Freemason. This was just another ritual, but this happened really back in the 50s. In the 50s, yeah, in the 50s. Man, it was crazy. It's really crazy, man. It's crazy because this fraternity has been controlling literally whatever is going on in this, I don't know, in this world. Before you were born, our educational system, everything, man, every little thing has been controlled. The educational system, the economy, everything is under their control. You get what I mean? On earth, they have the control on earth, but you get what I mean? I'm not trying to say the Most High has control over everything, but He allows certain things to happen. He allows things to happen based on free will. Based on free will. You get what I mean? But if you have a connection with your Father, that's the Most High. Certain things doesn't affect you. Certain things that may destroy you, that may tear you apart, that may, you get what I mean? If you have a connection, the true territory, that's Jesus. You get what I mean? Certain things doesn't affect you. So the days between his birthday and death day is 33 days. 33 days. 33 days. So let's go on. I'll be talking about the next person I'll be talking about is Trayvon Martin. Trayvon Trayvon Martin. Trayvon Martin. So when it happened, this one also when it happened, man, I was naive back then. I was like, what's going on, man? Police, the police brutality is too much, man. It was, come on, man. I was naive. I was naive. So when I got to find out all these things, man, I was like, come on. So do I really think they killed this young fellow just to push an agenda? Man, we all know how cruel all these people are. How cruel all these people are. We all know how cruel all these people are. They can do worse. How many children which are missing in the United States every year, which is being covered up, man. I don't want to talk about it, man. It's crazy. It's really crazy. So Trayvon was killed in 2012. 2012, and man, all the celebrities, everyone talking about it, trying to do something about it, but nothing has been done since then to now. Nothing. Just um, how do you call it? I don't know, man. Let me just get into what I'm trying to show you guys. So this man is literally one of the most popular police officers on earth, man. George Zimmerman, the man who shot Trayvon Martin, yeah, quote unquote, shot him and killed him. So, and people, I don't know, the celebrities has been dragging his name. To be honest, the rappers dragging his name in their lyrics and all that stuff. But bro, nothing has been happening. Even if you wake up today and you find on the news, oh, Zimmerman has been sentenced to death. Man, don't believe anything, man. It's just a media front to indoctrinate, keep on the indoctrination to the black people will say, okay, they are working on something for us, man. It's all bullshit. You get what I mean? Yeah. So Zimmerman, quote unquote, killed him. And let me run through the numbers. Zimmerman in Chaldean numerology is equal to 33. The name Zimmerman in Chaldean numerology is equal to 33. 33 as usual. This dates back to the Freemasonic 33. Man. These guys don't play. They plan ahead. They really plan ahead. It dates back to the 33. 33. These guys don't play, man. They plan really ahead. All their agendas are, man. So if you see anything in the news, don't just rush and accept it. Do your research. Pray for discernment, and man, you never lack on these things, man. So let me just keep on going. Keep on going. Because me, I don't really think racism is gonna stop anytime soon, man. Unless they are done with whatever they intend to do, whatever other out of chaos or problem reaction solution they are trying to implement, or the gun control they are trying to, man. So just get into the other person. Yeah, let me mention this. Trayvon Martin's father, Trayvon Martin's dad, whose picture is below, below, this profile. Trayvon Martin's father. His picture is below, and it came out. His father was a Mason. Trayvon Martin's father was a Mason. You can see the picture being shown below. Sorry, being shown. His father is a Mason. His father is amazing. So this ritual literally pushed him up the Masonic ladder. Maybe he's now a 33rd degree Mason. You get what I mean? So this ritual really pushed him up the ladder. Man, it's crazy out here. His father is amazing. So it turns out his father. What are the odds, man? What are the odds? Killed by Zimmerman. Zimmerman is 33 in the numerology. Man, it's crazy. So let me get to the next person. The next racial tension was O.J. Simpson's bogus trial, man. O.J. Simpson's bogus trial. It also pushed, bring division, hatred, man, because his wife was white, a white lady and all that stuff, man, this shit crazy. Another crazy ritual. Let me just get quick into it. So, as we know, O.J. Simpson was, or we may not know, O.J. Simpson was sentenced to 33 years in prison. 33 years after the bogus trial. 33 years in prison. 33 years in prison, man, it's crazy. And also, the name Simpson in Pythagorean numerology is equal to 33. It's equal to 33. It's equal to 33. And as I stated in my previous video, the trial was held by Robert Kardashian, the father of the Kardashians, Robert Kardashian. And Robert in numerology is also equal to 33. To be honest with you, there were so many 33s attached to this trial, man. So many 33s. Even when he was riding in the white Bronco, being chased by the police on the freeway, I think his number plate had 2 3s in it or so, something like that, man. You know, this shit is bogus. Just rituals to indoctrinate the black community and all that. I don't know, to keep the slavery hate going. So let me just get into it. The next person I'll be talking about is the death of Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor, the young lady who was shot in her home, man. It's crazy. It's really crazy, man. It's really crazy. So the name Breonna in numerology is equal to 33. The name Breonna is equal to 33. Man, this whole racial, I mean, it's crazy, man. I don't even know where it's gonna end. As I always say, stay prayed up, stay safe, stay vigilant. Don't forget to subscribe. See you guys in another video. Peace.